All right, welcome everyone. We're at the Summer 2025 Massachusetts Legacy League's All-Star Draft. I'm joined by the captains, Noah James of Team ASAP. You can say what up, James. Noah James.
What up, what up?
And then A1's very own Hendel Laurole. Say what's up.
What up, what up, what up?
All right, and then, of course, we got my boy Elliot returning from last season. Say hi to Elliot. Everyone missed you.
How's it going? What's good?
We're doing good. We got the All-Star Draft. Gonna have some fun. But first, everyone knows it. 110 Grill is sponsoring the All-Star Game. So shout out 110 Grill as always. They're sponsoring this draft too. So yeah, we're gonna actually just get right into the draft. No talking. Y'all have heard me enough this season. So we're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna see who gets the first choice, and then we're gonna do it snake. So first choice goes, then second choice goes. They get two in a row, and yada yada. And then yeah, we're just gonna pick our guys, and we're gonna go down the sheet. So don't spoil any all stars as we go, because as we pick them is when people get revealed who's an all star. So don't be like, oh, I might pick this guy, that guy. We'll just say the name when it's final, and then we're gonna get going. So everyone's kind of watching this, anticipating who's gonna get picked. So let's get going. Elliot, do the honors. You're gonna ask Siri to flip a coin. H.
Yeah, because
I'll have H call the heads or tails, since one seed. We'll give it to him.
All right. Do we want Hendel to call it first?
Yeah. Hendo, call it.
All right, we'll go tails.
Tails.
Hey Siri, heads or tails? It's heads.
Oh, Noah, you get the first pick. All right, so I'm gonna pull up. Let me share my screen real quick.
Okay, I got the list in front of me, so.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pull up the list, but it should be in that text. So I'm gonna pull this up. Can y'all see that on the screen? I don't know if you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be the all-star thing. So when you guys pick, I'll maybe like after two picks, I'm gonna fill it in, and then yeah, we're gonna go with that way. I'm not gonna share it the whole time, but yeah. All right. So Noah, you get the number one pick. Let us know who you're taking.
I gotta go with my teammate Joe.
Joe, Secator. All right. I'll make a little note of that.
It's a good pick.
All right. And then we'll go right into you, Hendel. You pick.
Yeah, for sure. I have to follow up. Got to get my own teammate on there. Is Cade an all-star? Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Nah. I'm gonna go Darwin, my first pick.
Yes, sir. All right. Sticking with the teammates. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Got to.
All right, and we'll talk about that. Elliot, how do you like two guys sticking with their teammates? How's that sound?
I think chemistry is one of the most valuable things in sports, man. I love it. I love the two picks. You got two guys who can really they score and they can do other things on defense and around the ball. So I think two great picks to start off.
Definitely. I mean, Secator's been in the league a while. He's always he's always had explosive all-star nights. I know we've seen that dunk competition he did a few years ago. Crazy. I think he was robbed though, and I always think about that dunk he had. It was like the under the legs, something crazy like that. So he's always fun to watch on All-Star Week. But Darwin, won All-Star Week last week. Ethan was trying to let him drop, so because I was drafting for Dante that season, and he was trying to make him drop into the later rounds to split him up, but I was just like, nah, we're not letting Darwin drop to the last pick, so I had to take him at the fourth pick. But this year Darwin's going right away, Joe's going right away, so Hendel, you go right into the third pick. Let us know who you're taking.
Yeah, okay. With the third pick overall, and my second pick, I got to go with my guy from Run It Up, Tack Gomes.
Yes, sir. Sticking to A1 there. All right. Noah.
See the vibe.
Yes, sir. Noah, who you got?
Gotta go with the National Player of the Year, Isaac Lane.
Yes, sir. Good pick. All right. All right, Elliot. Two kind of, similar guys in a sense that they're dunking on everyone. Two of the most explosive dunkers in the league this season. Uh, both good on defense. Tack maybe has the edge there at almost averaging 4 or 5 steals. A bit smaller, but yeah, kind of dissect those picks.
Yeah, I mean,
Tighten
Tack's
there.
averaging the second most amount of points out of the available guys on this list. 26.3 points a game, and he's getting boards too, over 8 rebounds a game. I think that's a phenomenal pick. And then as for Isaac, a guy who's scoring a little bit less, 22 points a game, but he also is great on the glass, with just over 7 boards, and he's playing for the Reapers, and the Reapers always have an aggressive group that know how to ball. So I like that pick too.
No, yeah, two awesome picks. If we weren't sticking to just teammates here, that might have been the 1 and 2, but we don't. We got lucky and had some guys on the same team. So that's gonna go back to Hendel now, right? Wait, who just picked Isaac? Wait, I honestly forget. You picked Isaac?
Not me.
Noah picked Isaac.
Noah picked Isaac? All right, so then it goes back to you, yeah. All right, you can go for the fourth one. Or sorry, we're on the, what, fifth pick now? Fifth.
Who's got the fifth pick?
Whoever just went last.
So Noah just went. So it's his turn
It's
again.
Snake. So Noah went first, then you went,
I
and
went
then you picked
twice.
Tack, and then
Yeah.
he picked Isaac. Now he goes again. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Confusing myself here. We're good. We're good. All right, Noah, you go.
Um, I'm gonna go with my boy Ethan. Showtime. All-Star
All
game.
right.
I know he's put on the show.
Now, yeah, he made it vocal last season that he doesn't want to just come and have fun. He wants to win the All-Star game. So very good pick there. He's going to bring that aggression, and he's going to score you at least 20. All right, Hendel, let's hear it.
All right. For my next pick, I'm gonna go with another shooter. We're gonna go the shooter route from the Reapers. I'm gonna go Kevin Views.
Our former MVP of the Massachusetts League. Good pick there. I'm a quickly put them into our board here, and then Elliot will look over the entire team so far. All right. And then Noah picked Ethan. All right, let me share my screen. We'll take a look at the entire teams. Maybe we'll talk about a little bit what we think a game plan is going to be here for them, Elliot. Maybe anything they're missing, or if we don't want to help them out, we don't have to, but I'm sure they know what their game plan is. So talk about the teams so far.
Yeah, so let's see. So Team No, we got Secator, Lane, and Austin. So you got a ball handler in Ethan Austin, um, and I think you got some size. Absolutely, I think maybe some more shooting. There's Jared's on the board. Jared Hansen's on the board, and then of course Sean Yard as well. So that could be a potential area. And then for Hendel, you got Darwin and you got Kevin. So you mean your backcourt's pretty much locked right there. What's Tack play? Is he big enough to play like?
He's guard forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So, but I think size could be something that you attack here. No, or sorry, Hendel.
yeah. I mean, I'm liking the teams. Honestly, every pick kind of matches up so far. So Tack and Isaac. Then I would say like Darwin, Ethan, then Joe and Kevin kind of match up too, and obviously Noah and Hendel, the two
Yeah,
uh,
I agree.
captains here. I think it matches up very well, but there are some players later on that kind of shake up size and defense. So definitely interested to see where we go from here. All right. Then all right, it's going back to Hendel since you just picked Kevin last. So Hendel, you go.
All right. All right. For my next pick, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go stick with the Reapers here. I'm gonna go Yala Smith. Get some size in the front court there. Shot blocker.
addressing the size
Lob
issue
threat
we just talked about.
for
Maybe not
sure,
an
for
issue,
sure.
but yeah, definitely. I think the tallest guy available here. So that leaves Noah with maybe a pivot here, or he's just gonna stick to the game plan. Let's hear it, Noah. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Amon Weaver.
All right, some size there, scoring as well. Always attacking the paint. Yeah. We'll just go right into our next pick. So we'll talk about 4 on the next go around, Elliot. So Noah, I'm gonna give you no time. So just go right back into your next one.
I'm gonna go Denzel Lyles.
Denzel. All right. So 2 bigger guys there, a lot of rebounding, but both of them can also handle the ball and shoot pretty well. So yeah, there we go. Hendel, let's hear it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's making it easier for me to stick with my plan. We're gonna go back to the shooting. Go back to run it up. I'm gonna get Sean Yard on my squad. He lit us up that game we had against Run It Up with the
Yes.
6 threes. So
And previous 3-point winner there, so we know he can shoot.
for
Um,
sure.
but sticking with you got 3 pairs here, Endel. Maybe that's your game plan, but you're pairing up the chemistry. Chemistry's looking really good right now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, but Noah just picked 2 guys that are the same height, maybe an inch shorter than Yala that can handle the ball. So that's a difficult thing to defend, especially in an all-star game. Elliot, I'm gonna preview the screen real quick. Let's talk about what we just saw from the draft. All right, let's see
Well,
it.
let me start with Yala because I hadn't seen him until this season, and oh my gosh, I was kind of dumbfounded when I just saw the length and the way he plays. So that there's that, man. But I like the balance. I like Sean falling to that spot is that's a big pickup. That's a big pickup because it's not just the shooting; it's the IQ for him. And when things go wrong for a team, sometimes he knows how to rally the troops and stuff. And I just like him as not just a basketball player, but as a leader on and off the court. And I'm not as familiar. Cade, tell me a little bit about Amande Weaver.
B2A's #1 scorer this season. Bigger guy. He's about Gio's kind of height, but I'd say
Okay.
he's bigger. Yeah, he attacks the rim. I think averages about 6 rebounds, 20. Let's see, I wrote it down here.
Yeah, he's at 6.4 rebounds a
Yeah,
game.
yeah, and 21 points about.
Yeah.
So yeah, good power forward center kind of. We can base that off of there.
And then for Denzel, I mean,
Yeah.
you're talking about another prolific scorer, 25 points, and he can also get on the glass. I mean, just under 8 rebounds a game. So that's another great pick. I think I'm liking the way that these two teams are going to go at it better than last year, man. I don't know what the heck Trent was doing. Oh my gosh.
No, that wasn't Trent's fault.
Or
He was Ethan, but he was gassing up Trent.
whatever. Yeah,
But
he was.
if Trent was here, maybe Sean Yard would have gone like 5 picks earlier because you know how he gasses up Sean Yard. So
Yeah, he does.
he would have gassed him up. No, yeah, I kind of that was unfair me drafting last season. I knew everyone. I studied like everyone all season. So yeah, me going up against Ethan, who knew maybe 6 of the guys to an extent where he could like put them on a team. But no, it looks like Noah and Hendel I think are more prepared this season, so that's good. Their teams are actually looking completely even so far. It was a bit one-sided when he picked Cody first last season. That was
Yeah, I
funny.
mean, there's bad picks, and then there's like, okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
That one guy in your fantasy draft every year.
Exactly. You got it.
All right.
All due respect to Cody. I love Cody Crawford.
No, yeah, totally. He would have been in this list if he played a lot this season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, what is he, like 33 points a game or something?
Yeah, off the one game, and he showed up
That's
the one time we played the top dogs. Of course, we had to go against Cody scoring 30 on us, but
that's nuts.
yeah. All right. I completely forget who just went. Was it y'all?
It was me.
Yeah. All
It
right.
was me.
I'm doing a terrible job remembering, but
you're good,
Hendel,
you're good.
you go now.
Yeah. So the next pick here, I'm gonna go B2A and get Geo. Get Gio on my squad here. The next
Good
pick.
pick. Good pick. Some size down there. We're gonna. That's the. I think. Is this the first time two guys are pitted? Yeah, two guys are pitted against each other from separate teams because Denzel and Isaac, or sorry, Denzel and Ethan are on the same team. Oh yeah, and the Isaac matchup too. So Isaac got split up, and now we see uh Amandi going against Gio. So that's a good pick there. Let's hear it, Noah. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Marquise Smith.
All right. Dunker right there, a very aggressive guy, almost averaging 7 rebounds for the squad. So good pickup there. We'll talk about that, Elliot. I'm not going to pull up the board, but so bigger guy in Geo, but Marquise is very aggressive, and he's definitely seems like a guy who's going to play his heart out in an All-Star game, wants to win. So talk about that a little. You saw the All-Star game last season. Uh, you saw how A1 played when they wanted to win it, and kind of like aggression. So talk about somebody that wants to win it versus wants to have fun.
I mean, come on, can we look at the NBA? It's
Yeah, I
you
know.
can tell guys who want to be there, and then guys who are just trying to have fun. Sometimes having fun's better, but a Draymond comes to mind, someone who will do anything to win a game. Uh, but I think that it's just kind of like have a balance, right? Like work your tail off. Don't be sloppy with the ball. You can do things you might not normally do in a game, but just be smart. Let other guys get opportunities. So, but hey, I love competitiveness, so I'm not gonna throw any shade on that.
No, yeah, totally. We can have fun and want to win, but you know, hopefully both Noah and Hendel want their teams to win. So, all right. So we're going to our last two guys here. So Noah, you're basically picking for Hendel here too. So you're making the two picks here. Who do you want on your squad?
Take my guy Jared.
Jared? All right, which leaves Hendel with Musa from the squad.
That
Let it
works out
let it
because I was
let it
gonna pick him.
let
I
it be
wanted to
known
pick
both
him
guys
too.
averaging over 23. So we're not these aren't the last round guys. Honestly, everyone this season was wicked good. I think last year it was more obvious like who the last couple picks were going to be, but honestly this year this was a hard draft to pick, and I think everyone deserved a spot on this. I think we actually went two more than we did last season too. So two of these guys weren't even going to be here. I can't even imagine who we would have cut out, but yeah. All right, let me finish writing those in on the big board, and then Elliot will take a look at the entire teams. All right. So, so this is what we got, Elliot. Team Noah, we got Joe Secator, Isaac Lane, Ethan Austin, Amandi Weaver, Denzel Lyles, Marquise Smith, Jared Hanson, of course, Noah. For Team Hendel, we got Darwin, Tack Gomes, Kevin Views, Yala Smith, Sean Yard, Gio Neville, and Musa, and of course Hendel. So what are we looking at here, Elliot?
I think we're looking at a 95-95 All-Star game.
Yeah,
Tie,
completely down the
tie,
middle.
go first. What would it be? The first All-Star game to go into overtime in Legacy League's history?
No, because it's so how we do it is whoever reaches the score first.
Oh, right, it's the
So
target
there
score.
isn't, yeah, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
a target
yeah,
score
yeah.
for those who don't know. So it's plus how many ever at the end of I think was it 15? I think it's plus 15 onto the leader into the fourth, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
whoever gets that score first wins. So there's no overtime, but if there was, we might
Right.
be seeing a double, triple overtime here.
Overall, man, these are two teams I think that are gonna go at it. A lot of speed, a lot of size, a lot of like players with good physical traits, but also players like I said earlier in this podcast, like just smart and know have a good feel for the game, right? And I think that I couldn't really pick who's going to win this game. I it's hard for me to bet against a team with Darwin and Sean and Kevin. I could just know them. I know how badly they want to show off and do it for their side. But Ethan is a leader and Jared's an underrated pickup. I think if he gets hot, watch out for Team Noah.
Yeah, I mean the Ethan Noah duo is kind of crazy to run the court with. It's gonna be cool. I think they're both gonna just be passing back and forth to each other. No one's gonna end up scoring. That's usually how it's gonna go. You don't want they're not gonna want to hog the ball in the All-Star game. But I mean, Isaac and Joe, dude, that's a tough two to guard in the paint. Um, but I mean, I know Musa's gonna jump at everything. Tak's gonna try Diallo. So Hendel's got some defenders on his team, Gio. But I mean, so does Noah. Honestly, this is actually like the perfect draft. Y'all did such a good job. I think it was one-sided last year towards me being biased, but
One-sided is an understatement, Cade.
yeah, yeah. We don't have Trent here this time to just say gas up Ethan. We were talking trash back and forth, so good thing Hendel and Noah are keeping it calm. But Hendel, do you want to speak on your team a little bit? Why do you think you're gonna win this?
Yeah, I mean, I like my team honestly. I think we definitely, like we said earlier, we definitely got the shooting. I think that's critical when you're playing in a league like this. Yeah, it's nice to be able to get in the paint, but last time I checked, three is more than two. So if I get all the shooters on my side, I like the odds for my team for sure. And we got some guys that honestly just go out there and defend too. Like we're gonna be scrappy, obviously. Like myself, I know Tack definitely gets after it. Guys like Musa and Yala, just rim protection and rebounding for sure. So I think we're going to be in a good spot, honestly. We're going to have some fun for sure. We're going to get up a lot of shots. We're going to get up a lot of threes.
I better see a lineup of you, Tack, Musa, and honestly any of the other ones, because that three defensive lineup, Musa is honestly his stats were crazy for steals and blocks this season. So those three match with any of these guys is going to be a hard three to score against. So
For
Noah,
sure, for
talk about
sure.
your team though. Why do you think you're going to win this one?
I think when you have two great playmakers like me and Ethan at the running the guard spots, it just creates for everybody else to be better scorers. We got National Player of the Year Isaac Lane. I think he's have a crazy game. He gets from the rim, catching alleys from both of us. Joe's a great shooter. Jared's a great shooter. So I think with me and those two, we could match the shooting of their team. And just like I said, it's a little bit of size too. So it's gonna be a fun game, close one for sure.
No, yeah. I mean, Jared also great playmaking too, but at 3 point, yeah, I mean, he hits from everywhere. So, Marquis also underrated shooter. So is Denzel. Um, Size, like, yeah, I don't think you guys, I think you guys are even in size, even in defense, even in shooting. Maybe Hendel a little. Nah, honestly, because I forgot about no accounts, so shooting, yeah. It's honestly even across the board, so this is gonna be tough. Elliot, we're gonna have to make a decision here, though. We were arguing last All-Star draft, but it's a little peaceful this time. Who do you think's winning this?
I'm gonna go with Team Hendel.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with Team Hendel.
Well, I can't go against Hendel because he's my teammate and he'll yell at me. So I got to go with Team Hendel. Noah, that's not against you though. I was gonna go with him no matter who he drafted. So
Yeah,
I
I
have to.
understand.
I
I
have
totally
to.
understand.
I
you
wasn't
got
They're
gonna
rock with
go.
both
the guy.
really good teams, man.
No, yeah, y'all killed this, Ethan. I know you're watching this. You would have done better this season, Ethan, if you were on this show. But last year this is a lot more even than last year. But that's no shade towards Ethan because we had fun at least last season. Dante, I know Dante's probably watching this too. Slept through that draft, making me do his job. So maybe we'll see him next season. Who knows? Yeah, I think this is a very even game. I think this is as even as the draft could have gone. Hopefully all these guys can make it. Hopefully this will be a fun time, and we'll see who wins come after playoffs. I think August 18th will be All Star Week. So yeah, I'm excited. Excited for the awards to come out. I know Hendel and Noah both don't even know the awards yet, but y'all are the first to know about the All Stars. So yeah, everything will be revealed soon enough. And yeah, a lot of
I should be there for that kid.
what All Star or
Yeah,
finals?
for both. For
Both.
both.
Let's go.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
We hope to see you. So we hope to see everyone. So come out,
Yes.
support our boys. Thank you, Hendo and Noah, for joining us. Appreciate it. Shout out Elliot. Thank you for joining. Shout out 110 Grill as always. I've been your host, Cade. Thank you for joining this All Star Draft. Peace.
Appreciate y'all.